Hi guys, Prey here for a new video. I have to upgrade my guide about the sacrifice stance and give you guys a little bit more of information, and also I will show you how I'm running the build in dungeon PvE, and I can give you some tips in PvP as well. So right with the statistics, you want intelligence, knowledge and wisdom. You want as much as possible of ability power and knowledge, because you can get acceleration, which is reduce the casting spell time of your spell. For the ability as well, I'm trying to get some acceleration right there. I choose a bit of block because, guys, in the sacrifice stance you have the shield, which absorbs some damage on you or an ally. But one guy noticed me that the shield also works with block and shield absorption, meaning the more block you have, the more your shield is going to be powerful. So that's why I chose a bit of block right there. Knowledge again for acceleration. This was personal, I just wanted to boost my guild. And yeah, of course, acceleration right there. There is some path that you can follow, but actually in the game we are stuck at S level 1. But you can see at S level 20 we have 500 more absorption shield with a bit of, you see, yeah, block right there. So it could be great to do like a shield stance. We will have to try it later. For the spells, Purify, always situational, Endure all the time in my bar to get immune and cleanse myself. Resurrection, also using it as a combat race. So I want to reduce the skill casting time so I can rest my med very quick. Transcend, I'm not using this with my sacrifice stance. I do with my first tactic with the healing build. So you can use your healing beacon or healing light while running, which is not the case right now. All explosion for people. Sacred ground. Also, guys, I have my weapon, which reduce the cooldown of sacred ground by 10 seconds, and I want a bit more. I want to increase the duration of the sacred ground. And of course, Wrath of God, upgrading by 5% more damage and 15 seconds more. So you can see right there. And the sacrifice that I have updated, guys, I said in my other video I had like 2 points right there, but actually I'm using 4, so I can get the maximum healing output possible. So now I can literally one tap or maybe 1 or 2 hits my allies with the sacrifice. Also, if you imagine, guys, if I'm running Wraith of Gods, like if I'm on off stance DPSing with the interruption tactic, I use branded on the mob, then fanaticism, sorry guys for my English, so I have 50% more of critics, quickly change to the sacrifice stance, using blessing on an ally. If you can, guys, put it on the ally with the lowest HP, plus benevolence. And guys, I guarantee you can actually, my biggest crit heal might be 13k, which is insane. That's a quick combo that you can run in dungeon. You have to practice a bit, but it's really easy. Unfortunately, I don't have any target right there, but okay. So you can use Branded, Fanaticism, Benevolence, Blessing Benevolence, and cast your Sacrifice Plea. You guys are going to make great heals. So okay, Sacrifice. I've upgraded the Healing Light on Sacrifice because every time you use your Sacrifice, you cannot be healed while you're using the Sacrifice. So you want to put yourself in a good position every time. I mean, every time you use Plea, you will lose some HP, so you want to get up fast. So of course, the second combo, real fast. Okay, I heal myself, nice. I'm not using Healing Brilliance because I've reduced the cooldown time of my Retribution. I don't care about the heal of Retribution, it's pretty weak. But you can see the casting sorry guys, the casting time of the spell, it's very low, and as you can see the CD is pretty low as well. So I can use, like, I don't know, my allies are going to die. Okay, I use my Sacrifice, then I heal myself, and I have Retribution, and again double Healing Light, guys. So that's why I've upgraded again the double Healing Light, so I can spot, I mean, focus on one target if I don't want to use all the time Sacrifice Plea, because of course the Sacrifice Plea is powerful right now, but it feels like you're playing only one button. Really guys, you're in dungeon, you just have to press the Sacrifice Play and everyone is alive. So if you want a bit more of spot healing, the Healing Light is good. I've used my life points on Blessing, so I can have like yeah, 17% more healing on one target. Benevolence, because every time I'm using Benevolence right now, you see the oh shit, I cannot show you guys, but I can have like 100 more ability power. That's insane, literally. The shield, so I've tested the shield a lot. In my other build, I had more points in shield, and even with the shield absorption or block, even if you use it, I have to explain you guys. You want to use the shield on a tank, especially on the tank or yourself, because only you and the tank got some block in your statistics, and of course the shield absorption. So the shield will be more powerful if you use it on the tank or yourself. And guys, honestly, even with more points, the shield is not that good. I don't feel that the shield is... You can still use it in dungeon, but you will see the difference. I mean, you won't see the difference with points or without. I'm not using Crusader Wheel because the Sacrifice Plea is not using mana. It's consuming your health instead. And as you can see, Retribution and Healing Light are very mana efficient. You won't be out of mana in dungeon, so it's not worth to use. As you can see, with your wisdom, you have some wisdom, so you're getting your mana pretty quick. And I don't have any points because on my second stance, because this one is more focused on healing PvE, you know. And I didn't mention, but of course, increase the power for healing right there. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. For the gear, You want to look at better pattern. If you can have like acceleration and ability power, it's fine. If you can have, I don't know, like if you need some critic hit rate with ability power is fine too. And yeah, guys, you're Gucci right now. I mean, just have to press sacrifice plea and GG, guys. Well